All right. So come into child's pose, bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees wide, bring your hands out in front of you. Sort of shimmy your sit bones side to side, release your hip creases. Let that sway trickle up through your spine, your neck, your head. And then after you've moved around a little bit, start to soften into stillness here. Take a few deep breaths, settling into child's pose. From here, on an inhale, I want you to pull forward onto all fours and then keep pulling forward into cow pose. Arch your back, lift your heart, gaze up. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your tailbone, drop your head, press the floor away with your hands, spread between your shoulder blades. Good, inhale back to cow pose. Arch your spine, look forward. And then exhale, child's pose. So that's our pattern. We're gonna take that 2 more times. Inhale, pull all the way forward into cow. Arch your back, look up. Exhale, cat, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's pose. Good, one more time. Inhale, pull forward. Cow pose. Exhale, cat, tuck your tailbone, spread your shoulder blades. Inhale, cow. Exhale, press back, child's pose. This time, inhale, pull forward to all fours and stay here. So really set yourself up. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Press the floor away with your hands. Pull your belly in and up. Extend your right arm forward, your left leg back. Find your balance, yes. Feel that stretch from toes to fingertips. Keep that length. Tap your fingers and your toes to the floor. On an inhale, lift your arm and leg back up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. 6 more. Last 6. And tap. 5. And tap. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. 1. Good. Come back to all fours. Reset. Take a second. And we'll switch sides. Extend your left arm forward, right leg back. Get long from your toes to fingertips. Good. Keep that length. Tap your fingers and toes to the floor. On an inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. 6 more. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And rest. Come back to all fours. Good. On an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Open through your chest. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. Come to your right shoulder and try and relax your head to the floor. Press the floor away with your left hand. Spin that left shoulder open towards the ceiling. 2 big breaths right here. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. And out. Pressing your left hand. Inhale, unthread that right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand down to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, thread your left arm under your right. Come to your left shoulder, relax your head to the floor. Press down more into that right hand to draw your top shoulder open. 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath in. And out. Pressing your right hand. Inhale, unthread that left arm back up to the sky. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, take a breath in, prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your sit bones up and back. Keep pressing the floor away with your hands, lengthen your spine. And then take little pedals in your legs. Bend one knee. Switch and bend the other knee. And keep that going a couple times, right and left, reaching the opposite heel down towards the floor. And then reach both heels down towards the floor. Get a little longer through both legs. As you inhale, shift forward to plank. Bring your shoulders all the way over your wrist. Press the floor away with your hands. Tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Find that strength here in plank. Lift your belly up towards your spine. Breathe here for 3. Down dog coming up in 2. And 1. Downward facing dog. Good on the breath a couple times. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Find that strength. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. This time, inhale, shift forward to plank. Gaze forward. Bend your elbows right by your ribs and slowly lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes, reach your toes back a little closer to the back of your mat. Roll your shoulders back, draw your elbows in towards each other. Keeping your feet on the floor, inhale, lift your chest, baby cobra. Engage those back muscles. Draw your shoulder blades together to widen through the front of your chest. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. Imagine that you could drag your hands back towards the back edge of your mat as you pull your heart forward and up. Take one more breath in, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, release. We're gonna find that same shape, but this time add on. On an inhale, lift your chest, baby cobra. Re-engage those back muscles, shoulder blades drawing together. Back of the neck long, keep your feet on the floor. This time, add your hands, hover your hands off the floor 2 inches. Think of poking those elbows up to the ceiling as your collarbones widen. Using those back muscles, inhale, lift 2 inches higher. Exhale, release. Good, one more time, adding on. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest, keep that shape. Add your hands, engage your back muscles, hover those hands off the floor. This time, adding your legs, zip your legs together as if you had one leg. Lift your legs off the floor. Now your whole back body is lifting towards the ceiling. Take one more breath in, lift everything higher. Exhale, release. Hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, take a breath in. As you exhale, press up to plank. And then stretch back to downward dog. Good, from down dog, pedal out your legs again, but then start to walk your feet towards your hands. Find a forward fold at the top of your mat. Open your feet about hip width apart. Bend your knees a lot so your belly can drape over your thighs. And just shake out your head, shake out your shoulders. Take a few breaths here. Go ahead, grab for opposite elbows. Give your elbows a little pull. Yes, see if that can help lengthen your torso. Release your fingers to the floor. Soften your knees and slowly unroll all the way up to stand. Good, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Just find your breath here. Feel your thumbs at your heart center. Give your heart a little lift. Soften your eyes. We'll move through an easy flow here. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Pull your left arm longer, press down through your feet, take a big breath in. Exhale, side bend right. Anchor through your left foot, send your hips over to the left. Pull that left arm up and over, that's nice. Inhale, center, switch your grip, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Exhale, side bend left. Press into your right foot, send your hips to the right, pull that right arm up and over. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Draw your elbows down, press your hips forward slightly. Lift your heart to the ceiling as you drop your head back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward and release your head. Inhale, half lift. Bring your fingertips to your shins. Press your fingers into your shins to help lengthen your spine. Pull the top of your head forward. Lengthen out your tailbone. Pinch your shoulder blades together and widen through your collarbones. Nice. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Lower your right knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Press your palms. Pause and breathe here. Move your pelvis forward towards your front heel. Wiggle your shoulders and arms a little bit. See if you can sneak your biceps back in line with your ears. And then as you lift your heart, lift your gaze to the ceiling. Stretch those arms a little longer. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward dog. First, hands to the floor. Lift your back knee and step back, downward dog. Good. Inhale, shift forward to plank, gaze forward. Exhale, slowly lower to the floor. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest. Listen closely, tuck those toes. Exhale, press back, child's pose with your toes tucked under. Bring your hands to your low back. Come to stand on your knees. Working into Ustrasana, roll your shoulders back, draw your elbows in. Use your hands to push your hips forward. Lift your heart to the ceiling, and again, take your gaze along the ceiling to the wall behind you. Take one more big breath in, fill up. As you exhale, sit on your heels, hands forward, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. If it doesn't quite make it, you can grab that right ankle or calf and help it up there. Good. Take your time. Keep that left hand where it is. Inhale, low lunge, twist, reach your right arm high. Exhale, release. Step your back foot forward to meet your front foot. That's a big step. Good. Inhale, half lift. Find that long spine. Press off your shins with your fingers to lengthen. Exhale, fold, and let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Rise to stand. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side bend right. Pull that left arm long. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Pull your elbows down. Lift your heart to the ceiling. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift, fingers to your shins. Press off those shins to lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee. Inhale your arms around and up. Press your palms and breathe. Move your pelvis forward towards that front heel a little more. Wiggle your shoulders. Try and sneak those biceps back in line with your ears. And then lift your heart. Lift your gaze to the ceiling. Stretch your arms straighter. Maybe add a little back bend here. Take a big breath in as you reach through your arms. Exhale, downward dog. Hands to the floor first. Lift that back knee, then step back. Downward dog. Good. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Beautiful. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Find those back muscles. Tuck your toes. Exhale, child's pose. Press back. Walk your hands to your low back. Come to stand on your knees. Working into Ustrasana again. Roll your shoulders back. Press your hips forward. Take your heart to the ceiling, your gaze behind you. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Sit on your heels. Hands forward, downward dog. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Again, help it out if you need to. Grab behind that left calf with your left hand. Keep your right hand on the floor. Inhale your left arm up, low lunge twist. Exhale, release. Very nice. Step that back foot forward to meet your front foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. We're gonna run through that again. Right side, left side. Now you know where we're going. Let's smooth it out a little bit. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, rise to stand. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Pull your elbows down, lift your heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Press off your shins. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee. Inhale your arms around wide. Lift your heart. Reach long through your arms and fingertips. Exhale, downward dog. Hands to the floor. Lift that back knee first. And then step back, yes. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest, use those back muscles. Tuck your toes, exhale, press back, child's pose. Sit bones to your heels. Walk your hands to your lower back. Roll through your spine. Inhale, Ustrasana, camel pose. Press your hips forward, lift your heart. Exhale, downward dog. Sit on your heels, hands forward. Lift your hips. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Take your time. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, release, big step. Step that back foot forward to meet your front foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Last time, left side. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Elbows pull down, heart lifts. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Lower your left knee. Inhale, your arms around wide. Press your palms, reach through your arms. Exhale, downward dog. Hands to the floor. Lift that back knee first, and then step back. Good. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Slowly exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest. Tap your toes, exhale, press back, child's pose. Walk your hands to your lower back, come to stand on your knees. Inhale, camel pose, press your hips forward, lift your heart. Exhale, downward dog, take your time. Hands forward, lift your hips. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, release, big step. Back foot comes forward to meet your front foot. Inhale, half lift. This time exhale, fold and stay. Shake out your head, shake out your shoulders. Heel toe your feet hip width apart again, so open those feet a little wider. Bend your knees a lot, reach behind you, interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms. Roll your shoulders open, poke your knuckles to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your forehead closer to your shins. Yes, getting a nice stretch through those shoulders. 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale, keep squeezing your shoulder blades together to widen through your collarbones. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, release your hands to the floor. Shake out your head, shake out your shoulders. Good, and from here, just step back to downward facing dog. Gently lower your knees to the floor. And from here, swing your legs around and have a seat. Soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Sit up tall, take a breath in. Good, and as you exhale, fold forward. Make your way back up to sit. Bring your fingertips behind you. We're gonna come into deer pose. I want you to open your feet wide and keep your knees bent. Good. From here, you can just watch on this first one. I want you to twist to the right, so you're just gonna let your knees fall to the right. Crawl your hands all the way back behind you and work to square your chest off with the wall behind you. Good. And then gently come back through center. Hands behind you, lift those knees. Let them fall to the left. Crawl your hands back behind you. Try and square your chest up to the wall behind you. Good. And then come back through center. Let's take that again. Knees to the right. Crawl your hands to the right. Take that twist. And slowly come back through center last time. Knees left. Crawl your hands left. And come back to center. Good. From here, stretch your legs out in front of you. Keep a little bend in your knees though. So soft bend in your knees. Enough bend in your knees so you can maybe reach your feet or your calves, and then gently start to pull your belly to your thighs, and then relax your head over your legs. Good. Shake out your shoulders. From here, super slowly start to unroll and make your way all the way onto your back. You're gonna set up for bridge pose. Bend your knees, walk your feet in close to your seat. Bring your arms alongside your body. Press into your heels, take a breath in, prepare. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips high to the ceiling. Good, underneath your hips, see if you can interlace your fingers. And then tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. You're trying to get as high up on your shoulders as you can. Use your arms, press your arms down into the floor to lift your hips higher. Keep pressing your feet down and away from you to puff your chest closer to your chin. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your hands, lower your hips to the floor. Keep your feet where they are, just let your knees sway side to side. Yeah, find a little release in your low back. And then come center with your knees. Figure 4 stretch across your right ankle over your left knee. Grab on behind your left leg, gently pull that left knee in towards you. Good, relax your head and shoulders on the floor. Work to send your right knee away from you as you pull that left knee in. Notice how you're breathing. Try and breathe in through your nose and out your mouth. And release out of that. We'll just switch sides. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Grab on behind your right leg, gently pull that right knee in, send your left knee away. Breathe here. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Release Release your legs. Bring your arms alongside your body. We're just gonna take a brief inversion. I want you to lift your legs up to the ceiling, but find comfort here. So keep your knees soft. Let your feet do whatever. Try and let go of a lot. Yeah, if it feels good to grab onto the backs of your legs, if that makes it easier, go for it. We're just gonna be here for about 30 seconds, letting the blood flow in our legs reverse. This is great for the nervous system, circulatory system. From here, bend your knees. Grab onto your right knee with both hands. Stretch your left leg long on the floor. Good, inhale, squeeze that right leg in a little closer to your chest. And on an exhale, easy twist, take your knee over to the left and look to the right. You can use your left hand on the outside of your right knee, yes. Good, easy twist. Try and drop your right shoulder blade closer into the floor. And come back to center. Switch it up, hug your left knee in, stretch your right leg long. Inhale, squeeze that left knee in a little closer. Exhale, easy twist, bring your right hand to the outside of your knee and take that knee all the way to the right, look to the left. Come back to center with that left leg. Hug both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Curl into a tight ball here. Bring your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything really tightly. Take one last big breath in. And as you exhale, set up for a brief Shavasana. Final rest. Stretch your legs out long. Bring your arms alongside your body, palms to the ceiling. Take one last breath in through your nose. A big sigh out your mouth. And just let go. Close your eyes if they're not closed already. I will cue you out of this pose, so all you have to do is release. Slowly, consciously start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, hug your knees in towards your chest. Roll to your right side. Take a second there. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Soften or close your eyes. Ending our practice with the call of Namaste. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.